Hi, my name is Craig Litherland, and this is CranioVation. This is a true and recent story about Sarah. She's a 21-year-old who had a massive headache and ended up in the hospital one day. The doctors took an MRI image of her brain and discovered that she had an aneurysm. An aneurysm is basically a bulging of the vasculature in the brain, and when it bursts, it's a deadly condition. Patients can die very quickly. So the doctors inserted a metal aneurysm clip inside of her brain. Basically, they put it in through open cranial surgery, and around the neck of the aneurysm, they clamped down with this metal clip. So she survived, but where does that leave Sarah? Turns out a few months later, she had another headache. So this time, she saw another physician who said, well, let's do another image, and this time it looked like this. This is a highly distorted image, and it's due to the fact that she has that metal aneurysm clip in her brain. What happens is the metal of the aneurysm clip interacts with the radiation from the MRI or the CT image, rendering the image useless as a diagnostic tool. What are the doctor's options if he's faced with this? Well, they have to do an exploratory catheterization where they go up through the femoral artery in the leg with an imaging catheter and look around inside the brain to see if there are any abnormalities in the vasculature. It's painful. It requires hospitalization. It has risks of adverse events like any invasive procedure, and it's expensive. Our plastic clip will make this problem go away. We've come up with a non-metal aneurysm clip that works the same way as the metal aneurysm clips, but it has no metal at all. In fact, it's made of PEEK, or polyether ether ketone. This is not a material play. This is an existing material that's used throughout the body in permanent implants. We just adapted it to a new design that works as an aneurysm clip. We filed utility patents in the US and internationally in the spring. And the design on the right is our latest. It's a more atraumatic and smaller design that we've been working on. Just to reiterate the impact that this clip will have, on the left is what a current patient would face when they have a metal aneurysm clip placed in their brain. On the right is a clear image that a patient would have if they had our clip implanted, and they would have this for the rest of their life, the option to have images done. So what does the business opportunity look like? Well, 35,000 Americans have cerebral aneurysms, and when they burst, like I said, it's a critical condition. They can die very quickly. Here are some celebrities in the last couple decades who have had this problem. The number is more like 100,000 patients worldwide, and every one of those patients will have a piece of metal in their brain and will forego the opportunity to have a clear image for the rest of their lives. The team is myself and my friend Vijay Agarwal. I have an engineering background. I've been working at medical device startups since the 90s. I have about a dozen patents and many more international patents. Strong engineering background with degrees from Stanford and the University of Michigan. And Vijay is a good friend of mine who I've known since '06 when we worked at a startup together. And he publishes on this topic frequently. And that's actually his image. He's doing surgery this week, so he couldn't come down for this, unfortunately. But he works at Duke University. And through him, we have access to a lot of the resources and thought leaders at Duke Hospital. And also between both of us, we've done pretty much every step of a medical device startup at this stage. In the areas that we don't know, we know key consultants and so on who could help us out. So we're a pretty good small team, but well equipped to bring this forward at this point. And I hope you can see that why we're excited about this. This new design will offer a clear benefit for the patient, a clear benefit for the physician. We all want Dr. Oz to be happy. And of course, it will benefit the payers in the form of reduced healthcare costs. Thank you.